Good day, fellow hunters. This is Jared Lantern with another prop review video for you today. Today I am reviewing the Vladimir life-size animated vampire from Grandin Road. This is new for 2016. He stands about 5.5 feet tall. Not a whole lot of animation on this guy. He is animated at the mouth and his eyes light up. And that's about it. His arms are posable, but nothing else really moves. Pretty standard prop construction. They have the metal poles that you just interlock with the little metal buttons, and then there's a hip ring or a hip loop in the center there, and then the torso and the top half of the entire prop get set upon that. Of course, he has the shoes and the pants that go on before anything else. But let's go ahead and take a look at more of the details. I really like the clothing of this character. He has pants are kind of like a crushed velvet material. Same thing for the shirt, and then the cape is kind of like a silky material on one side, and then again the velvet material on the outside. His hands are hard plastic. Not a lot of detail, just kind of, just the basic natural wrinkles of a hand detail, but not much paint detail. It looks like his left hand got more work on the fingernails than the right hand, but so as you can see, the arms are posable. You can pose them any way you want. He can put his arms down if you want, but so that's pretty good. As for the details, you can see he has these gold buttons down the side of his vest, or down the front of his vest, and then there is the motion sensor right there. He has some lace around his neck, and then a chained couple medallions. And then there is his face. Now this is the exact same face as the animated vampire busts, which I did at one point own, and I did a review for. And then when I had pulled them out of the box again, they stopped working. So I ended up selling it on eBay as a non-working prop. I just didn't have any use for it. So when this was the reason that I had originally passed on getting this. As soon as I saw him announced by Grandin Road, I put him on my wish list. But then I realized it was kind of just a copycat of the interactive busts, and there wasn't really a point of getting him. But then when I no longer had the busts, it just so happened at the same time Grandin Road was having like a huge sale on all Halloween props. The props, this one in particular, it originally sold for $179, and then they reduced it to $129, and then they were doing a 50% off sale, all Halloween stuff, about a week ago. So I took advantage of that. So I got him super cheap, and I'm glad I did, because it kind of is a replacement for the vampire busts. So let's go ahead and turn him on and then see him work. Something else I want to just quickly point out is that his battery pack is very easily accessible. You just lift up his cape, and then there it is right there. So you can also get to the not only the batteries, but the power switch as well.
Turn back now. You're in grave danger. Welcome to our humble haunt. Turn back now. You're in grave danger.
Here's a look of the backside of the prop. And so he only speaks two phrases, very limited phrasing. He is motion censored, and he's only operated through 3 AA batteries, so there is no AC adapter option. The clothing, like I said, I really like it. The collar is easily kind of molded the way you want it, and yeah, so I guess my biggest complaints would be his size. He's a lot smaller than I had anticipated. I thought he was going to be a little bit taller. Um, he has, like I said, he only has two phrases, and I always knock down the rating of a prop when there's no option for an AC adapter. That's just, big waste on batteries, especially for a life-size prop. There's definitely some positives for battery-operated props, but AC adapter for me personally is always preferred. But I do like the details. I like the lace around the neck. I like the medallions on his cape, and I like his buttons, and I like the clothing. I really like the shoe. The shoes are very hard, a nice hard plastic. If you guys remember, I did a review of another similar looking life-size vampire earlier this year, and I ended up giving that one away. I just didn't really have as much of a desire to have it as I did for this one. You can check my previous reviews. I think I did it back like in March or April, and it was just the face just wasn't scary at all. I didn't really like the sound effects. I much prefer this one. Still, this is not the best vampire prop that I own, but it's much better than the one that I had, so I'm happy to have this one. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give him a 6, just for the earlier complaints that I had. But like I said, he's a good replacement for the vampire busts, so I'm happy to put him in the collection and into the Vampire's Lair section. One thing I did not mention is the hair. It's also kind of just the latex. The whole head is latex as well as the hair. So anyway, forgot to mention that. So there it is, you guys. Pretty good chance this will be my final large prop review of the season, at least before Halloween. So unless I end up picking something else up, I'm not sure. But so I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.